Jeff Davis with the Davis Group, bringing you another edition of Real Estate Today. The topic that we're going to be discussing today is how to buy commercial property. Now, when you look at getting into real estate, there are a variety of things that you can invest in. There are single family homes, apartment buildings, what we call multi-units, real large apartment buildings. You can invest in land. What I want to talk to you today about is buying commercial property. And a lot of people, especially when they're first getting into investing, they don't think about commercial property. You look at these huge commercial buildings, these office buildings, or maybe say gas stations or places that house businesses like 7-Elevens, Walgreens, etc. When people look at those, they see them as the type of investments that people that have a lot of experience and a lot of money get into. Now, in order to be successful in that endeavor, you definitely need some money, and experience helps. But let's talk a little bit about what it means to actually invest in commercial property. First of all, when you go to a lender, everything is going to be based on the property. One of the best ways to buy commercial property is to have tenants that are what we would call anchor tenants, people that have a steady record in business who agree to lease your property. And sometimes those people will lease your property for 5, 10, 15 years. Now, what this means for you as an investor is that when you're looking at trying to finance that property, the fact that you've got a lease signed by an anchor business for an extended period of time shows the lender that you are going to get your money. There's a very, very, very good possibility that you're going to get paid, because that anchor business typically has to go out of business. And even if they do, a lot of times they're still able to make good on that lease. The second thing, of course, is that you don't manage a commercial property the same way you would a residential. You would definitely use a professional real estate property management company, because they will have the expertise to know how to prepare the leases, to know how to advertise your vacancies, to know how to structure things so that your building can make optimum returns. If you're interested in getting into commercial real estate, you do need to acquire a certain amount of specialized knowledge. And my suggestion would be, you read some books, maybe talk to some people that already own some commercial property, and begin to examine whether or not this is something you really want to get into, because this type of investment can change your whole financial life. Imagine, for example, that you're able to get a commercial space and you've got a lease that's, say, $10,000 a month. You've got a mortgage payment that's in the area of $7,000 a month, and your tenant pays all the expenses. That's one of the advantages sometimes of working with commercial properties, is that you can actually structure the lease to where you don't even have to pay the normal operating expenses. Your tenant pays all that and pays your rent. So imagine you've got a $10,000 a month lease, 10-year term, $7,000 a month going to the mortgage. That's $3,000 a month cash flow coming into your life. What would your life look like? What would your situation be like if you had that additional cash flow coming in and you had minimal involvement with the property? This is why a lot of people that get into commercial property do very, very well in real estate. So again, if it's something you're looking to get into, I would suggest that you talk to some people, you begin to put some feelers out, begin to see if it's the particular niche that you want to be in. My name is Jeff Davis at the Davis Group. We work here in the Long Beach area, covering primarily all of Southern California. So if you're in the area, or if you're looking to do something here, feel free to give us a call, reach out to us by email or via website. We're at www.thedavisgroup.info. Again, that's www.thedavisgroup.info. And we will be more than happy to assist you in your real estate endeavors. Again, Jeff Davis, the Davis Group. You're watching Real Estate Today. And until we meet again, have yourself a great one.